Like how far
Yeah,
can I go?
you can go like
Okay.
all the way. Okay.
Do you want to stand on this side, Madeline?
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Madeline, and I am a health science studies major with a minor in business administration, and I will be one of the presenters.
Hi, my name is Sophia Lakowski. I'm a corporate communications major with a business administration minor, and I'm a senior, and I will also be one of the presenters.
My name is Cece Moore, and I'm a corporate comm major with a minor in business administration, and I'm going to be an investor.
I'm Caroline Marsh. I'm a medical humanities major and a business administration minor, and I will be one of the presenters.
I'm Blair Gates. I'm a finance major with a business administration minor. I'm going to be one of the investors.
Okay. So this is the beginning of our final presentation of our entrepreneurship company. So this is Stickum Stickers, presented by us. So meet the team. I'm Sophia Lakowski. We have Cece and Blair as investors.
And my name is Madeline.
And Caroline. Okay, so to start, if someone looked at your laptop or water bottle right now, would they know anything about you? An assessment from the University of Florida proved that onlookers could recognize the person's extroversion and their openness to experience solely based on viewing their stickers. And from this statistic, we can see that our product could be a high commodity. And from this, we can get our problem statement. Surrounded by the same laptops, water bottles, and notebooks as everyone else, college students are searching for ways to stand out and express who they are. Whether they are part of Greek life, a student club, or a campus initiative, Stickum Stickers are designed to help showcase their unique identity.
So meet Stickum Stickers. So Stickum Stickers is a perfect way for organization members to connect all across campus. With our unique designs tailored specifically to different organizations, this is a perfect way to show up to class in style while simultaneously showing off your organizations. And so I brought the investors some example stickers that we have made. So this will be our Zeta Tau Alpha sticker. Give one to you. And this will be our Pi Phi sticker that we have also made.
Thank you.
Alright, so we wanted to look at, who exactly would be interested in our product. So after doing some research, we found that typically new members of organizations, typically freshmen or sophomores, are most excited about the organization and therefore would be more willing to purchase stickers. But we started to think outside the box, and we started to realize that we didn't just have to cater to specific organizations, and we could also take custom orders for anyone on or outside of campus. In fact, we recently received an inquiry from our professor for a custom-made product for her child. That being said, while our original market analysis shows that our product is mostly aimed at college students, our market can be widened to almost anyone interested in purchasing a sticker. And this is just the example of kind of the mock-up draft we have of our custom-made order for our professor.
So when we're looking at our marketing strategy, we saw some different points that were very strong. So our social media campaigns, whether that's posting on Instagram or something like that, direct customer sales, targeting campus organizations, limited edition campus themed stickers, and customizable stickers. And here are some examples of that as well.
So then, what is your guys' business model for Stickum Stickers?
Great
That's
question.
awesome. So we actually made a SWOT analysis kind of detailing our strengths and weaknesses, and you can kind of tell our strengths is just the uniqueness of the customizable designs. Like Madeline was sharing, it not only stretches to the Greek life, but also could really be prioritized for anything. So like personalized stickers to customize a children's notebook from really any age range. And it's also the low startup cost with the only initial investment of $20 we all made. And then also with our strong on-campus network, between the 5 of us, we were able to network between 4 private organizations, and even expanding into our professor and having a personal relationship with her, which has really just been beneficial for our network. And then the direct access to target audience, kind of going along with what I just said, and the personal touches in design and delivery. We really take the time to tailor and get feedback and needs from each specific customer, and we are very open to working with our customers on specific designs. But we will say weaknesses comes with limited scalability. It's really just dependent on in-person sales and social circles, and the lack of online presence or e-commerce site, and small product lines, stickers only, and no formal brand protection. But that is something that is why we are here, because we are looking for investments. But also, we wanted to talk about the opportunities of expanding to other college campuses. We think this is where we see the company growing, and we'll touch on that as we move forward. And also just the development of digital store or even an Etsy platform. We see most of our competitors on Etsy, but just going back to one of our strengths, just being in person physically at Baylor. No one's going to be going to Etsy when they know that we're here, but obviously down the line we would love to look into that. But also offering bulk packages, and collaborating with other student organizations, and having seasonal or themed related stickers as well, also for holidays and graduations. And then some threats we do see are some easy products to copy. It's a lower barrier to entry, and then competing online sticker shops with wider reach, changes in student organization budgets or policies, and a lot of things are trend based nowadays, and the interest may fluctuate just based off of what's going on in the social media world.
So what kind of feedback and data have you guys gotten from your marketing strategy?
Thanks for that question. So,
Yes, so we created a Google form just kind of to see, what kind of stickers, if people would purchase our stickers. So we received 17 responses from this Google form. Basically, these people said that 17 people would buy a sticker, but in reality, 15 of the 17 people actually did end up buying a sticker, which is still a great margin, with 88.25% of people saying they would buy one actually end up buying one. And then also due to we have a light social media presence, but also through word of mouth, we did end up generating 12 pre-order sales of stickers.
Hope that answers your question. And then we are going to want to obviously pitch to y'all in where we see the company going. So today we're asking for a $500 investment in exchange for 10% equity in Sikkim stickers. This small but mighty investment would allow us to purchase better sticker making materials, upgrade our packaging, and even run targeted on-campus promotions. It would also help us test interest in nearby campuses and start laying the groundwork for expanding this concept beyond Baylor. And so in general, we want to make this more than just stickers. It's about celebrating the communities that we are proud to be a part of. So Sharks, are you ready to stick with us? And we also did just want to break down the financial projections of where we see the company going in 6 months, if y'all are willing to invest the $500. So we kind of broke it up month by month, going all the way down to October, and here's kind of the visual. If May of 2025, happy May 1st. If we were to close this deal today, we see ourselves generating a revenue of $60, but that we don't share that to scare y'all. We just share that to show following in June we'd make a revenue of $90, because we would really hone in on making summer designs and collaborating with student organizations via Instagram pages, because so many students will be going home for the summer. We think that's where we could really target our audience and help us build. And then moving into the other summer months of July and August, just really selling sample packages to organizational leaders to prepare for the fall. We know we are very well versed and plugged into the fraternities and sororities here, and we know they like to jump on things very quickly. So even just understanding what does bundling look like, and really, I think through bundling, that would be very good for us in July. And then in August, the back to school rush. This is when we're gonna hit a majority of our consumers. So have a back to school collection, drop promo tables during welcome week, aiming to sell 75 stickers, and that's the baseline of just hitting $225 in revenue, because that is just where the minimum think we would make. So And then looking into September and October, we're really gonna hone in again on Greek life recruitment and club fairs, selling 100 stickers. And then month 6, releasing seasonal stickers for Halloween and homecoming. We know for Baylor that is huge, and we know we can generate a lot of revenue there as well. And reaching about 125 stickers, leaving us with 375. Ultimately, we would be more than tripling the initial investment of $500, and you can kind of just see on the line graph where we're projected to go. And then here is kind of just more a basic breakdown of where we would allocate the first $500. So we're here to stick school spirit everywhere on campus and beyond, one sticker at a time. So we really just want to look into the more high quality paper, the packaging, promotions, and sample packs. And this is where we're talking about bundling. I think a bundle is going to be a really big asset to us, and even just looking about how we're going to do that with our pre-order sale here coming up with the 12 stickers we have, and seeing kind of the range we can work with that. And then that's kind of breaking down the money that the initial investment would come from.
And do y'all have any questions for us?
Yeah, so while we're on the topic of like the financial situation of Sikkim Stickers, how do you guys expect your cost to change as you scale up the company?
I think that's a really good question, Caroline, if you want to take that one. Or I can take it. As we scale up, we are gonna just see a vertical line, just because if we do invest the initial 500, we think that's gonna create a really good baseline for us to grow. And as you know, being an entrepreneur can go fluctuate through season to season, but we are very confident in what we have to offer. And we really, I think something that's really special about us is we don't necessarily have a competitor on campus. So even just networking with a professor, she can network to her colleagues, and we're all going to be seniorities at Baylor, so it will just, having the connections we do with higher up organizations, it would just be a really good pull for us, and just seeing the linear transaction will be beneficial.
Yeah, so then who are like some of your main competitors? Are there any other sellers on campus or off of campus?
That's what makes us so unique is we don't have one specific competitor on campus that compares to us, to where we are able to, have different stickers for many different organizations. If anything, a lot of times the people that do sell stickers are only specifically within that one organization. We do have a couple online competitors, but they're different because they sell more bulk, like at least like 200 stickers at a time, and that's typically only one type of sticker, while we definitely have more personability, and we're also so close because we are on campus, so we can build that personal relationship with our customers as well.
And then, do you guys see the potential to expand to any other towns, or like a college town nearby, maybe?
Yes, we do. Whether that's in the form of like Etsy or just direct sales, where we would be going there and have that direct customer sale, or shipping, we do foresee that happening.
Yeah, I feel like the goal one day is to reach other nearby campuses. So even looking at Mary Hardin, Baylor, and then up 35, looking at TCU, SMU, kind of just staying local, but like in that reach to where we know we could still scale from our hometown in Waco, Texas.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.